you doing over here?
Okay.
It's just neat. I like it. It's just
Oh,
it's optically appealing.
Ah! Okay, I think I figured out what's wrong. I think YouTube's good now. Yep, YouTube's good. Yes.
Nice.
I bet my chapters are gonna be off though, but okay, so I figured out what the problem is now.
What's that?
Hydration. Okay, I can do that.
You need to hydrate.
So the issue is my vertical stream on YouTube isn't connecting to the server apparently. Why? I have no clue, but
that makes sense.
at least I now know. Most likely the chapters are going to be off though. That sucks, but everything else looks good. Yep. Twitch dual format is going well.
That's cool.
So I don't know. YouTube being YouTube. Okay. Now that we're all set up and everything, hey Black, welcome. Thank you for being a guest.
Thank you for having me. I love being here.
I love being a guest.
This is my home away from home.
There you go. We're gonna play some Human Resource Machine. I think I'm still stuck. I'm on year 28 on the trip resort, but we've optimized everything.
Look at all of that.
All that's optimized.
I'm so proud of you.
So I had a coworker give me an idea on how to do this. That is a solution. That's a solution. I think we're just gonna write this solution because I think it's the exact same relatively. So
Yeah, burn it to the ground.
okay. So this is a stupid way of doing something, okay? But it works. So the idea is, how do you identify if a number is smaller than another number without any real map, okay? And you can inbox it, copy it to the thing. You have to do that with all of these. We'll do that basic setup. Easy stuff. There we go. But then, how do we determine when we are done with any number? Okay? So the first thing we do is, I guess we'll have to do it across all set. Let me think of how you do this in this game. Okay. So you need a... How would you do that?
How would you do that thing?
So the idea is, so let's say 843, okay? If you put these in a memory bus, like 5, 6, 7, okay? You could decrement them down until they reach 0. And whichever one reaches 0 first, you know that's the first one. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's called weight sorting. It's the worst way to sort something because it's the longest way to sort something.
I can imagine it, but I'm trying to figure out how you would do it in this game to make it work.
Yeah, the issue I have is I don't know how I would verify if
you would have to do a sub. When it hits 0,
I know how to do this.
That's when you pull the first number.
So we copy it to 5 as well, copy it to 6 as well, copy it to 7 as well.
Copies. You'd want to sub all 3 in a row, and the first one that hits 0, you just...
No, you don't want to sub. That's what I thought initially, but there is negative numbers in here.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't see any negatives. You're crazy.
There is.
I don't believe you.
So, what you want to do is you want to
or
check...
no, bump. I mean, bump. Check.
Actually, you need to copy from 0. Check if that is
I don't think this is going to work for negatives then.
negative.
Like this would work if all three numbers are positive.
If it's negative, you want to bump this. If it's positive, you want to negative bump and jump over. There you go. So that will get me to 5. Then you need to copy from 5. Check to see if it is 0. If it's 0, you can outbox. Copy from 0, you can outbox. So that gets you your first one.
I'm curious to watch this happen.
0.
Because I don't think this is going to work.
Then you just need to do this same operation on 6 and 7, and it should work because it will be negative after a period. It'll be non-zero after the first period. So, okay, so we need 1 and 2 just so I don't get lost in my own sauce. So we need a copy from 1. Check if it's negative. If it's positive, we are subtracting. If it's negative, we are adding.
I don't think it's gonna work the way you think it is.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I'm gonna just watch.
I don't know if it's optimized. That's the thing I don't know.
Well,
Copy from 6. Jump if 0. Oopsie. If it's 0, we outbox. If it's not 0, we skip over. And we need a copy. Why do I have copy from? Oh, we need a copy from the actual value. So copy from 1. There we go. And then we do it again.
Labels, Legna.
Copy here. What was that?
I said labels, Legna. Labels.
If it's
Anytime I ever had one of those
positive,
moments.
we subtract. If it's negative, we add. Yep. We need to jump over. There we go. And then copy from 7. Check to see if it's 0. If it's 0, we copy from 2 and outbox. And if it's not, we jump over. And if it is, then we jump all the way back here. The issue is I don't know how to tell when we're done, but but it will work.
Let's see. I'm curious. Show me. I want to see.
Again, it's the slowest way. I'm curious if it's a smaller code though.
I think my code was smaller. Because I'm like, you're writing a lot of fluff.
I love this. So whichever one hits 0 first, it's gonna be the smallest number. We know that.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm curious if this is going to work. So what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do when it goes to do 3 then? Isn't that where you're supposed to pull your negative for it to like delete that number or get out of that loop?
Because it's gonna just keep decrementing it down.
Oh, gotcha. So you'll never need it then.
Yep.
Huh.
That's not 0.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's smart. Okay, that's fine.
That's not 0.
And it'll just forever do it until it gets the gate.
Yep. But I don't know how to tell
It to stop.
to stop. This is how you write the rating sort.
Just gonna forever keep bumping that one down.
0.
Goes, and there goes. You did it. You did it.
But now we don't know that we're done yet, so...
Huh. You could do... It's dumb. You could do a box in the bottom right corner for 3 bumps. When you outbox, go bump
Yeah,
it.
but I don't have a 0.
You can make one.
I could make one. You are right. I'm thinking that there's another way.
Yeah. Like it adds like 3 steps, but at least you can like then have your get out of jail check there.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. So
I mean, it's gonna add a lot of extra steps anyways because it's gonna always have to go grab that number to make sure it's not negative or 0, however you do it.
Copy to 9, subtract 9, copy to 9.
Yeah.
That gets us a 0 and 9. Let's label that so that I don't get confused.
I would either bump it 2 ways. Alright.
So it'd be bump. How do I verify it's 3 though?
You would want to pre-bump it, like
I want to pre-bump it. Yep.
Yeah, get it to that. You can either do -2 or you can do +2, and then just whenever it like gets out of its loop.
Yeah, so it'd be.
I'd go bump, and then
bump
once it hits -0
twice. And then down here, I go copy from 0. If this is 0,
start over.
then we know we can start all the way over.
You're probably gonna need to do the 0 reset then, I guess, because it's gonna probably.
No, it will reset and restart over.
Oh yeah, because you'll just automatically grab the thing.
And then if it's not 0, do this.
Yeah, there you go. That should do it.
Yep, but I need to optimize a little bit here. Every time we outbox, we can just immediately check.
Gotcha.
We theoretically could outbox as well. And then we get rid of these outboxes. We can't copy from because we need to have the number, but whatever number we have, we know it's outboxable.
In theory.
Bye-bye, dude!
We're gonna need that number to be negative. Reset of negative.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I thought I had that.
No, you have the 0. It needs to be F- now. Because you didn't bump it 3, you bumped it 2. You got 3 numbers to export.
I bump it down. Jump. Copy from 7. If this is 0. If this is 0, we jump. It's not. Oh yeah, this jump needs to go all the way. What jump am I? This feels like the wrong jump.
Labels! You can always undo to fix.
This jump needs to be go back to the top here. What is this jump then? Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
That should be one. This is fun. I'm enjoying this.
Again, I don't know if this solves the size problem. It definitely doesn't solve the speed problem. We didn't decrement that too. We grabbed it. Why didn't we? Oh, I copy from, but I don't do anything with it. I don't have to copy from. I can just bump it down to 0. Because I'll grab it as soon as I do the bump.
Yeah.
We can fix that down here. It just needs to be if negative.
It's always It's such a beautiful thing in this game. Anytime you're like so confident you got it to work, and then he's just sitting there like he's not stopping. He's like, oh no, something went wrong.
So this will work. It's just gonna be the slowest programming algorithm ever.
Yeah, so I was like, I mean, at least you beat it.
I already beat it. I have one beaten solution.
Oh, did you? I didn't know if you. Oh yeah, that's right, you did, didn't you? What's going wrong?
Oh, apparently
Those are negative.
-5 is closer to 5.
They expected the negative. I was like, this would work if all numbers are positive. For negatives, this can't work. Or
Yeah,
I mean,
this works for absolute. It's which one's the closest. If there's only ever one negative, I could get this to work.
Yeah, but that's when the game's gonna be adorable and send you 2 at one time, just to like prove it. This works for this one, but not all of them, and then it'll be like, here's your 2 negatives. Enjoy it.
Let's see. So that would be this check needs to become if negative.
You can always try it though and see. Fun fact: you know the person who's behind the desk right now?
Mm-hmm.
The person, you know, your boss in the desk at the desk.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a dude. I thought that was always a goatee. That's apparently not a dude.
Yeah.
Just fun fact. I thought that was like, I thought we were in the 70s and that was like an afro and a and a goatee. I was like, oh cool, we got 2 different bosses. That's a lady. She should shave.
So this should theoretically work. No, because now it doesn't assume. I can't prove that any of them are done now.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, well, that was a fun problem solve.
Yeah.
But that is how you do what's called lazy sorting.
Yeah. As long as all numbers are of the same value or same value is not the right word. You know what I'm talking about. All on the same side of 0.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other thing you could do, and again, it adds steps. You could subtract it from itself, and if the number is 0, then you know the number's negative.
Subtract it from itself, and then if I know the number is 0, then I know it's negative.
Negative, yeah. Because a negative minus a negative is
a positive, but a positive minus a positive is 0. I guess, no, that doesn't tell me anything.
If a negative subtracts from itself, if negative 17 minuses negative 17, it would become 0 every single time.
Yeah, but that's true with positives too.
I know. I think I've had that encounter where my brain will go weird.
17 minus 17. Yep. Black, I don't think your math helped.
I think I've done that in my head a few times. I tricked myself into believing that would work when I'm like trying to problem solve positives from negatives, and I think I tricked myself into thinking that that's how you can tell them apart. And then I'll test it, and same thing. Obviously, it doesn't work, and you're like, oh, nope, I'm dumb.
Okay, so let me show that I have a working model so that we can just progress, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you go back a screen, it should show you that you got it. How does the game know you're doing it?
What do you mean?
Like, cause like you have a working model, you made it work. But like, when you're on the menu, does it like stop blinking or something to show that you got it to work?
I don't know.
I mean, you're kind of close. I mean,
I am, but I have no clue how to optimize it. Yeah, it stops blinking.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Storage flaw.
So if you want, I can try for the next 40 minutes banging my head against you.
Maybe come back later and try this. let's do something fresh, because maybe something fresh will help you.
Like I
unlock
love
more
this one. This one, I'm just like, it's so smart, but
well, the
it's
only
not
thing I
fast
would
enough.
maybe, because that one could potentially. How close does that one get you? Numbers.
I think it's like one off. No.
And that's more than one. That's a little bit off. It looks good though.
But yeah. Okay, we'll just rush through the last set and then we'll go back and optimize if there's time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, storage floor.
So you think you
Also,
can at least
I didn't
beat the
put a
game
chapter, so I have to remember to go back and put a chapter for this.
No, this is when the game begins. That was just like prequel like material.
I mean, storage floor gives me a pointer, which saves me a lot.
Yeah, it does. All right.
We can do pointers now.
Oh yeah, I remember. I deleted the thing and
Yeah, we don't want any of this.
I'm glad that I had the ability to undo me throwing those away, because I would have been completely lost how this mechanic worked if not for undo, because I sat there and I couldn't figure it out. I ran like 3 or 4 different things here to try to figure out what it was trying to tell me to do. I couldn't figure it out.
Pointing.
I thought I broke my game. I literally thought I was going to have to restart my game over because I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, undo, thank God.
Imagine each thing in the inbox is an address, and each address references a tire 0 through 9. Your task for the floor is in the inbox, pick up a letter that addresses it in the outbox. Congratulations. Now, if I remember right, walk to a specific tire on the floor, pick up whatever is there. So, if I remember right, I do this, and then it's whatever is in my hand at that point. So I do inbox, copy from, outbox, and then loop.
Oh, you don't even have to even go put it on the ground.
Nope, okay. Bad tire address. You can't index from... Okay, so I do have to put it on the down. Okay.
I didn't know. I was like, oh wow, you could skip a lot. You could skip a lot of stuff.
So it's inbox, drop, point, grab, repeat.
That should be literally it. That should like literally be it. I'm gonna optimize this one.
5, where you achieve that. 25, where you've achieved that.
The moment you see that right bar being green, you're like, yep, smart, me smart. On this one.
Okay, string store storage. I need to title this.
That was really short. That was a short chapter. That's like that would be like a boring chapter in like Lord of the Rings. Like I don't even talk about that story.
Okay, the chapter name is String Storage Floor.
Oh yeah, this one was fun.
I spelled chapter wrong. There we go. For each item in the inbox on the address of the floor. Wait. For each item in the inbox is the address of the tile on the floor. For each address provided in the inbox, outbox, the requested item from the floor along with all following items. Okay. Wait. With all following items until you reach 0. Okay. Easy, 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 easy. So, it would be inbox, copy to here, and then copy from whatever that's pointing to, outbox it, and then bump, or no, not bump. We need to check to see if that's 0. If that's 0, we outbox it and then jump back to the beginning. We need a bump. Where do we need to bump? We need to do a bump here. We don't need this. We just need a bump 24. There we go. So 4, T. Yep, that's what we wanted. I guess we do need the outbox. Fine. I didn't want to put the outbox. I feel like there's optimization there. 2 outboxes seem weird.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, we need a jump as well. Jump back to the top. There you go. There you go. Solve yourself. What? Okay. We grab the 4. Copy it to here. Grab the T. Outbox it. We bump it. We get 5. I have the arrow 1 too close.
He's like, bump. Okay, I'm gonna go grab from the inbox again.
There we go.
There you
Yeah. You want the E from the next one. Okay. So, if it's 0, we don't want to outbox it, which means we just jump. There we go.
Wouldn't it be quicker for that if 0 to just go back to the if inbox at the top to save you a jump action?
That would be an optimization.
It'd save you, what, like 6 steps, technically, I guess? Or however many per box, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's just funny because, like, you know exactly what you're looking for. Like, whenever I have one of those, yeah, it'll probably save you. Well, no, the size would be the same.
No, size would be -1. I think if we took this out, did this, it'd be solved.
Looks like it. Oh, look at you. Smart.
Fully optimized!
Optimize! Optimize! That's gotta be optimized. I don't know if you can, like, squeeze any more juice out of that one. Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, look at you. High five. Slap hands. GG's! You're so smart.
Fully optimized! Stringerverse.
Oh,
Chapter.
yeah.
Hello. There we go. Hello! How are you doing today? Okay, now seriously. For each inbox, terminating the inbox, reverse it, and put it in the outbox. Okay. Easy. So, we're gonna copy from the inbox. We are going to copy it to whatever that's pointing to. So it's actually going to be copied from here. We're going to need a temporary block, I think. So we're going to copy to 13 as a temporary. Hopefully we don't have anything longer than 13 characters. Or up to 13 characters. Then we're going to copy here. And then... Wait. How does copy to work again? You can't copy to... You can't copy to with an empty tile on the floor. Try writing something to it first. I thought that's what copy 2 was doing.
I think you need a thing on
Copy
it.
2.
Maybe?
Copy whatever you're currently holding to the specific title. Okay, copy to 0. Let's see if that works. Yes. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. So, oh, I know what it was. I wasn't pointing at the right one. Okay.
Yeah. You were actually.
And then we bump it. There we go. Let's label this so that we have. This is going to be our index. There we go. So we copy to the index, bump the index, repeat that. If it is 0, we're going to... No, not yet. If the inbox is 0, then we do the inverse, which is copy from wherever that's pointing to the outbox, and then bump this guy down 1, and then we
you need to change. You need to change that. You're about to bump wherever that is sending you.
You're correct.
I'm gonna bump that.
Then, once this becomes negative, we go back to the top. And that should reverse the string.
Yeah, I think I did this one. I don't know if I optimized it, but yeah. You bump it, grab the E. Pull the 0, and you do.
Nope, I shouldn't have bumped it. That's fine. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. We can just bump down 1. Which, if we're gonna do that, we can get rid of that. There we go. So now we decrement at the very beginning. Jump if negative, nothing's in my hand. You're correct. You are correct. Nothing is in my hand. You know what? We're gonna make this go down here, and this jump is actually gonna go here. There we go. Happy? I'm happy. You're happy. Everyone's happy, boss.
Your boss is like, we don't want your fingers. No, Legna, you can't ride on the out trolley. There you go.
There we go.
And the
Now
0 will
neck
your
backwards. Then we decrement it, get our 0. But 0 is not terminating, it's negative terminated. And then we begin again.
It needs to reset.
Ah!
Hey, you gotta
Attempt to read or write something, I don't know. So if it's...
Oh yeah, you attempt to read on like a negative... You're trying to put something that's not on the board. So
yeah.
Yeah, there were like 2 easy achievements that I missed that I was like, damn.
Jump. If negative. We need to decrement and then go back up 1. There you go.
Go back
There you go. And that keeps the code small.
That is a really tiny code. And that is GG's. That might be optimized.
I'm hoping so.
Oh yeah. Even better, actually.
Yeah, I've had a few that I was. Ooh,
Huh.
1 too many steps.
That's weird. That's weird. That's
No, it's
weird.
not.
How do you have itty
No,
bitty
it's not.
like you beyond optimize the steps, or not the steps? You optimize the code length, but somehow your steps are even longer. That feels weird.
Yeah. You don't. You want me to explain that or no?
Yeah, explain that. Yeah.
Okay.
Make me
So,
smarter.
think of it this way. Okay. I've shortened the distance of the car. Okay.
Yeah.
But even though the total distance is smaller, it is 1 extra cycle it is doing though.
Okay.
So even though the total distance is smaller, there's 1 extra step it's doing at the very end most likely. And this is the trick I did a few times. What it is this outbox is doing 1 extra step before getting back to this inbox.
Yeah, it's the jump that takes it back up,
Yep.
I think.
So, when we... I'm so happy we got no. No is an easy one. Let's just run through it. So, we got the answer. Why do I feel like I'm doing extra work somewhere?
There's an extra bump, I think.
Yeah. I bump it to 2, but I don't have to bump it to 2.
Yeah.
If I
Maybe you
move
bump
this
after.
bump here.
Yeah.
No. No.
No, that's bad. That's bad. It's very bad. Yeah, I think it's just your bump placement. Like if it's just in a different spot, or the order is different.
Actually, that isn't too bad. If I bumped 1, I just make it default to 0. Yeah, I think I could move the bump. I think I move it up here. Nope.
Yeah, because it'll copy that number instead.
Yeah. Okay. We bump down. When I get the 0, I've done an extra bump already when I got the 0. I should stop before I get the 0, but I don't know I'm there yet, and I don't know how I would know that earlier.
That's the thing.
Unless I add an extra check beforehand, but... Oh! I think I know how to maybe fix this. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but it will be smaller overall.
Think so?
Yeah. So, we made this jump go back here, but then made this jump into a 0. Okay? So we get rid of this jump now. But now, we need to still pull from index and move it to the outbox. So, grab from the inbox to the outbox. But then we need a jump, not inbox.
Yeah, jump over that in the very beginning.
Yep. And that will save us 1 extra step, I think. I have the jump backwards.
Reverse. I'm a time traveler. It's doing that.
What?
It's doing the whole. You need to be holding something for that jump of 0. I think.
Oh, I took the inbox out.
Oh.
I thought it grabbed an extra one. I didn't grab an extra one. I just took it out.
Alright, gotcha.
Let's see if that's faster. That should remove the extra step in between the inbox and the outbox. Yep.
Oh,
There you
by
go.
a lot too. Alright, nice. High five.
Yes. So, I don't know if you were here when I explained it. All code. Oh, I think he popped another hydration?
A while back ago.
Yeah, sorry. I was too busy.
I know you're good. You're good. You need to stay hydrated while your brain works.
But all code has a thing called this coding triangle. Actually, I have tours. I could do stuff. If I remember how. Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used these tools.
We have tools.
I thought I had tours. It's not audio effects. It's not StreamerBot. It's not Twitch. It's not OBS. It's not Crisis. It was here. Zoom? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Draw. Can I... Oopsie, I'm on the wrong screen. Never mind. Clear. Oopsie. There we go. Let me get into the game screen so you guys can see. So our code has this triangle, okay? And you got size. I can't spell size.
Size.
You got size, you got speed. Come on. Speed. Oh my gosh. Speed. Or you got memory.
Let's do MEM.
There we go. And whenever you're writing code, you basically can optimize one of these three. And typically, at great code, you can optimize two. But you can't do all three. So typically, you can make either the file size really tiny, the code really fast, or it uses very little memory. And there's benefits to each of these. My original career was mostly optimizing size because I was working on chipsets which had really small hard drives, basically. So that's why size is like the easiest one for me to optimize. Where, like, if you're working on rockets or games and stuff where time is a very important thing, speed would be something you'd optimize. So,
Right.
And that's that.
Lessons with Legna.
There. So,
You need like one of those like really like not bizarre, but like one of those like 1990s like VHS transitions there.
okay, we over optimized that. Okay.
Yeah, you over optimized it on both ends. like,
Chapter.
like you didn't just like do just good enough. You did beyond that. You got extra credit.
Yeah, I mean, we've done that a couple of times in this. Inventory check, accounting verification, surprise audit. These are some of the my favorite things. Well, let's get started. For each inbox item in the inbox, send to the outbox the total number of floor matching items on that floor. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we need to definitely store the answer we got in here. So this will be our check.
We love checks.
Here's our check. And then we also need to store a count. So we'll copy from here to here, and this will be our count. And then this will be our index, which sucks because that means we lose the 0, but oh my gosh, index. There we go.
Your mouse is like, I don't want to do that.
So the problem though is we don't know what the max is. So actually we won't do this. This will be our 0. And there's a reason why I'm gonna have that be a 0 still. So we need to also copy this from... Oh, sorry, I'm doing this incorrectly. It should be from 0 to count and to index.
We have copy from, copy to, copy to. So make sure their stuff's neat over there.
I had it right.
You have it in a weird spot.
My mouse just does not want to work for me. Okay. Okay. Copy from, grab from the inbox to the check. grab from the 0 to count.
No, it's not. It's copying from the check.
Yes, I need a copy to check. There you go.
Like,
Copy to check, copy from 0 to count and index. Okay.
I'm glad it wasn't just me because I had, I think, a few of those where I would say that, I would think that, and then by the time I'd run the test, I'm like, what happened? Oh.
So now we copy from whatever this is pointing to. And we'll add this because this will be our main loop function. We'll copy this from wherever this is pointing to, and we need to compare it to check. I'm guessing if it's 0, it matches. And if it's 0 and it matches, we're going to increment the index. If it's not 0, then we need to increment just the count. There you go. And then we can loop back, I think. Basically, yep. Loop back here. And then we also need to check if this guy is 0, then we're done. And if we're done, we can outbox. We can outbox the count. So we copy from count to outbox. That should be counting. B minus B is 0. Yep. Where we got one. A minus B is unknown, negative. Okay. And then we just keep doing it.
Yep, I see. You're supposed to count the B's.
For whatever reason, I'm not counting the B's.
You never reset the count. Or reset the you never reset something. Something never got reset. Your index needed to be bumped up one after you checked. Because the index is what you're pulling from, right? For the checks.
It's when so if it's not 0, I jump.
Legna. Y'all warned me. The labels could have made this so much easier. That I knew exactly what was wrong. I didn't even have to try to look at the numbers to figure out what was wrong. Like what do the numbers mean, Mason? No. There's an index. I pointed. I was like, I know what's wrong.
Oh, I'm incrementing the count. These should be flipped. There we go.
Yeah,
there you go. Now, is it fast code? That's the question.
It looks like it's smart code.
It's the quickest code I would write if somebody turned me to write code.
Like, I don't know how else you could squeeze it. Like, maybe that intro jump might be just causing you, like, me. I don't know. Maybe. It looks like it's fast. Like, I don't know how you would optimize. I mean, if it's not it, then I'm sure there's obviously a way to do it. But my brain goes, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
16, nice.
No. That's
but too long.
30 steps. 30 steps. So you got like 3 extra steps in there that you don't need.
Okay, let's slow walk through. We grab from the inbox. We have to put it there. We grab from 0. We have to put those there. We grab from there. We don't grab from there. So we're not wasting a grab there. We need to verify if this is 0 because that needs to tell us when we're done. We can do this check. That gets us this action. Wait. Maybe. Maybe, baby. We'll see.
To watch it break.
It's gonna break. I think I'm thinking the code is doing something it's not. I need to do the sub there. But then I need to do the check.
You're right back where you started.
And
I think you flipped them though, so I don't know if that's going to...
Can I...
Well, can't you run just the initial loop and then use the if0 to get out of it?
That's what I'm trying to do, but I need to verify... I need to make sure every time I do this, I bump the index. And then I only need to do count if it's 0. If it's not 0, I need to jump over it. So I need to verify, how do I get this count outside of this loop?
Well, you're either going to have a negative or you'll have a 0. No, technically not. It'll always be 0. 0 will always be your check. Or your count, I guess.
Let's run it slowly. Because I don't think I could get rid of any of these copies. Grab this. Check to see if it's 0. I have to do that. I have to subtract it from check. From here, I know it's either the end or it's a count. If it's the end, I can index. If it's 0, I can count. But then I need to index again. So I go back up here, and then I go here to go here? Will that be faster?
I mean, you could grab the 0 first, right? And then just loop.
I don't know if that's faster. Because all I'm doing is skipping over the extra index jump, I think. Which would be roughly 30. So maybe that is the right way? Come on, give me it.
So good there. I mean, obviously, it would, like, move
Nope.
it. You just move things. Got closer, though.
Significantly got it closer, though.
It's crazy. Just 2 little flip-flops, and you've cut out, like, 40 steps.
But it's because it's a loop. Loops are dangerous because of that reason. If you have bad code in a loop, your bad code is n number of times now. So, okay. Let's step through it, see if we can figure it out. I can...
Not that it matters where it's at. You can't put
faster.
your copy from an outbox at the bottom before you jump up, can you? And then just get rid of that initial jump?
Oh, you're right. We could try that. So
Your copy from an outbox would be at the bottom.
Wait, you said get the outbox to the bottom?
Copy from count and outbox. Instead of being a jump to the top and then doing that, couldn't you just put it towards the bottom and then jump back to the top?
No, it wouldn't be efficient.
How so?
Because I would be making that jump every time. This jump only happens once.
Mm-hmm.
If I move this to the bottom, this jump happens every time now.
I'm not talking about moving that jump. I'm talking about moving... You can get rid of that initial jump. Even though I said it's only one step, you'd be able to clear that step.
This initial jump, I couldn't get rid of.
If you move your copy from count and outbox to the bottom?
Yeah, okay. Let me make a copy of this. I'll show you.
Yeah.
This will be a great example of, like, what I mean by if you write bad code, you're repeating bad code over and over again. So, from what I'm gathering, you want to grab this and put it at the bottom.
From at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
Right before you jump up. Right before you jump up.
And then we get rid of that. Okay. So now, this jump if 0 needs to come down here to here.
Yeah.
Then I need another jump here to go all the way back to the top. Right?
I have no idea. I thought the jump that was taking you to the top would be what you would need to get back to the top.
Well, no, that would be this jump if 0.
That if 0 is taking you to the bottom, though.
Yes, because we just moved it to the bottom. This is the code that was at the top.
No, the other thing that was at the top was the copy from, and that initial jump, but you wouldn't have to use that jump. You just move that jump from 13 down, right? Underneath outbox?
No, this 13 isn't the end jump. This is the end jump.
That's a loop, yeah. Yeah.
Is this the idea you had, or?
Not necessarily. You couldn't put the copy from count and outbox in between 12 and 13?
Copy from 12 to 13? No, because this is the increment count.
Wait, that's right, that's increment. Yeah. So what jump was initially bringing you to the very top? Was it the 0?
This one, the 7.
Well, you can't bring that down then and use that to take you back to the top?
No, because this is checking the index of whatever I'm currently reading. This.
So what was looping you back to restart the inbox?
This one, number 7. It checks to see if we hit this 0.
Right.
And if we hit this 0, then it goes back. Well, it went back to the top. Now it goes back here and goes, okay, we read this entire line. We can grab whatever the count is and output it.
Okay, just try that. Just humor me.
Okay. So the example, the difference we made, because this is I know what it's gonna do, and this is a great use case. So the difference we made is we made it where we don't make this jump. We now make this jump.
Yeah.
Down here. Okay? And you're gonna see 405, I think, is gonna be the final value. It's gonna work, but it's gonna be 405.
Yeah, go ahead and fast forward to the ending, because I just want to see if it's just more efficient is all. Like I said, all your loops now they're gonna have to run their loop anyways.
Yeah. You're adding one step to every loop, though. So I'm fairly certain it's gonna be 405. Ah,
Yeah, here
404.
it goes.
One less. I don't know why the one less, but the
Isn't that the same number
reason
from the other one? Did you do the other one? 'Cause what was the other number that you had from the other one?
401.
Was it 401?
Yep. I can run it through real quick if you want.
Yeah.
So you have 404 versus 401. I wish there was a just skip to end.
Yeah, that was the thing that always bothered me. Was like all I needed to do was just I just wanted to see the next screen. Like I know it works. I always just wanted to make tweaks, and it's like I don't need to see all of it. And I know it works. And like in theory, this game's like thing would have to have like the check mark internally to tell you that it's going to work, like before having to like run the animation, right? Like it knows.
Imagine it is running your code. It's just you could run it a lot faster by skipping the animation aspect. So this is 401.
You're right. Yeah, they said it's just because of the loop count.
Right? No, it's not because of the. It is the loop count, but the issue is this jump.
Yeah, it's counting towards the number.
Yep, and it's counting every time, where this jump counts only once.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha.
So by pointing that jump out and putting it at the very top, it's faster than doing the jump inside. Now, I do notice when we are here, we are at 0. We could theoretically copy from 0 here. Copy.
Couldn't you pull? Could you? I don't know.
Here. We need to jump up here. We need to.
I have a crazy idea whenever if what you're working on.
We need a. Yeah, write down your idea.
No, I remember.
We need a copy from 0. We need to copy it to the count. But then, if this is our first,
you can copy them and then outport, or paste the 0 that you're currently holding, so you don't have to go pull from the 0.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to figure out what the first step is, though. Because I still need to skip the output.
Yeah.
Which I guess I do it this way. I make it really long. I copy to the index, copy to the count, jump to the inbox. I'm done. Those 3 steps count, but they minus. These 3 steps won't count.
Yeah, you save like 6 total steps in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might sure, but that works on my idea. I'll share my idea though.
I just don't know if that really saves that much. We messed up somewhere. Oh, I cleared the count before I grabbed it.
Wouldn't your outbox be down there then? When you move the outbox down? No.
Can I move? No, I can't move the outbox down. I need a
Put it underneath. Copy from index. No.
No.
You can't. No, you can't. Yeah, you can do that. Oops, never mind.
I need to copy it from there.
The moment I said it, I immediately was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be sitting there with like nothing in his hands." Like I have infinity.
Do I do this? But, like, did that save me anything? I don't think so.
Excuse me, boss. I have managed to discover infinity. What do I do with it?
If this is 0, I guess I could copy to inbox. And then this becomes copy from 0 to index, just to get me over that hump. But that doesn't save me a lot.
Always test and see.
Because I'm still having to copy from 0 at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think that's saving me any.
But I was gonna say, I mean, probably we're doing it. I'm just dumb and not seeing it. You're taking the check and you're running it up to test the 0, test the I, test the 2, right?
Test the I, test the 2.
I mean, you're taking your check and you're running it up there to test the numbers, right? Or you're bringing the numbers down to test it on the check.
I grabbed.
I don't think it ultimately matters. I think it's the same process one way or another.
Once this gets through, we'll walk through that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's faster. I don't think that did anything better. No. No.
No, it's actually worse.
Okay. But before we go, so I copy from index, check to see if that index is 0. If it's not, then I subtract it, and I immediately check to see if that's 0. Is that what you were wondering?
No, because you take the inbox and you take it, you put it on the check. Because that's the number. That's the letter you have to like make sure is for the index to count.
Yep.
Are you bringing the numbers from the board down to the check, or are you taking the check up to the board?
I am bringing the numbers down from the board to check.
To the check. Have you contemplated trying a check to the board to do that as an index? I don't think it really matters ultimately. It might even be worse.
It would break.
Go back and keep grabbing the check.
There'd be no way for me to verify this 0. It'd be extra steps to verify the 0. Because what that would be copy from check. Subtract from
index.
The index of this.
Where it's taking. Make sure it's the index where it's taking you, though.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. Yep.
But that would be an extra step every time. Where if I went the other way, if I said subtract from check with whatever you have, then I know you're there. Hey, Detroit Spider, how you doing? Looking and working, nice.
Oi, sweeter.
Hopefully the working's going well. So, you're close. Uh-oh, somebody gave you a shout out. F this place? Oh no.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Oh no. I mean, it's dang, today's Tuesday too. It's not even like I was like, yeah, this is Wednesday. It's halfway there, but it was like that wasn't even that. It's Tuesday. Gross. Hopefully the work week is better.
How do I do things better?
I'm thinking. I don't know if it'd be easier to just take the check and then just counter up.
No, it's an extra step.
If you were to rewrite that from ground 0, though, would it be an extra step? As in, grab check, subtract it from index. If it's a 0, then you go and you bump the count.
Okay, so you're saying grab from check. Or grab check.
Yeah, grab check. Subtract
Subtract
from index.
from index.
Yeah.
If this is 0.
Yeah, if it's 0, you go and you do your count thing.
Then I do count.
You bump your count.
Okay.
And then you'd have to go back, grab the check, and then subtract it from the new index.
Then I go back.
Yeah, grab the check again.
Grab the check.
Well, I lied. After you check it and it ends up being 0, you got to bump the index.
Okay. You may move.
Like I said, it's probably It's probably extra long, but I was like, maybe I don't know. It was just
okay. So
me.
checking the index. If it's 0, I bump the count.
Yeah. And then you gotta bump the index.
Then I gotta bump the index.
The index. Yeah. And then you grab the check again and run there. You might better do a jump repeat here, because now you grab the check and you check the index again.
Okay, so then I grab the check.
Yeah, retry it again.
Okay. And then how do I know when I'm done?
How would you know when you're done?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
How were you knowing you were done before, out of curiosity?
Because the index would have grabbed a 0.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Well, would you still grab the 0 then out of the index? Because you're still bumping the index regardless.
I'm
still
bumping the index
process.
value. I'm not bumping the value that is in the index. Like, I'll run you through this code and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I see it. Yeah, run me through it, but I think I see it. I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so...
Because you're guaranteed to grab the 0.
I grab the 0, place these here. That's all good. Grab the check. And I go, hey, let me check to see what that is. Yep, that's not 0. So...
Yep. You go and you hit the index.
I go and I hit the index. And I'm like, cool.
Grab the check.
And I can go grab the check again.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, well, how about this one? Whereas you see, there's never a point where I'm going...
After you do a... I know how you would do it. After you bump index, copy from where index is sending you first. Just do that first. Like underneath where after you bump index, go copy from index where index is sending you.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it might be extra steps, it might not even work. And then do underneath that if 0. And then reset it. Yeah, got from that'll get you out.
I need out. Yep.
Yeah.
And do I need a copy from out?
You have to copy the count. Copy the count. Yep, there you go. That should at least work in theory.
It will work. Oh my gosh. My mouse is not wanting to play with me tonight.
I had one of those too one stream where like it didn't want to work. Yay, it's gonna work. I'm proud of myself.
it does work. It's just, I think the extra index grab...
It's just fascinating, man. Labels, man. Just how easy is it just to freaking look at a number and be like, yep, I know exactly what that's supposed to be. Not be looking at just a number, trying to remember what I wanted it to be.
That kept going like that. It's impressive that you solved all of them with just the numbers.
Raw memory. Just raw memory. Just like, I have to remember everything. An extra step. That's not bad, all things considered. Yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, that's really bad. That's 70 steps. Okay, you can trash that. I was like, yeah, I was intrigued.
Like the area it is either there is a step we take out and we go really low, 4 times low, or there's one step we can move up before this in this jump area.
Yeah, because that'll save you the step a cycle.
Yeah. But I don't think
like I said, the biggest thing is if you did something and you pulled it, you would know. Your 0 can't become your count, could it? And then you just reset that with a subtraction?
Yeah, but then I don't know if it's a number.
Good point.
No, you're right. You're right. We can.
Yes, we can. Yes.
So I don't need. What would I need? I don't need the. How would I do this? Math-wise,
I don't know.
How do I do this? I need it to be a negative number, but then only when I need to output it do I need to make it positive. To make a negative into a positive, is there a way to convert that?
When you double that, I think. Or double subtract? No.
Negative 5
you would double subtract.
Negative 5 minus.
You would double
5.
subtract. You double subtract, I think.
Yep. Double subtract gives me a positive. Cool. That is very hard to run by if my chatbot heard me. But yeah. Okay, so then we can get rid of the count in its entirety. This bump becomes 0, but it needs to be the negative bump. And then we go here, yep, we go here, yep, we copy from index. This doesn't become copy from index. This jump disappears. Actually, it goes right here. And it becomes, if it's negative, we jump back up. No. If this is negative, then we jump back up. Because it won't be negative, it should be a number, it should be a letter. So
I'm enjoying this.
So then
watching that brain work.
So we copy from the count, which it doesn't exist anymore. It's 0, but it's not a copy from. It's a double subtract from 0. Then we outbox that. Then we add 0 and copy to 0. That's a lot of steps.
I know, that's why I was like, in my head, I was like, maybe there's a way to like cut one of the process.
But then when we do copy from 0, we get that. We don't have any more of the count. So let's see how this works. So x, 0, index, B. Check to see if that's X. A. Decrement, done. Increment, done. That's working.
My concern is like, how would you get out of it again? Now that's the new.
Oopsie.
I mean, you got the right number.
Yep, I just need to do a copy from 0.
Oh, yeah, because you would automatically be pulling that, and that would be your confirmation that you're doing it right.
Copy
you
from
knew,
0.
You knew what I was thinking.
So now, when we get there, 13, we go, yep, this is a negative, so subtract, that's that,
And...
subtract, that should be a plus. It should be a subtract, actually. Math is weird. I don't think this is faster though.
Right. It just it's funny how many different ways you can like skin this cat.
Well, I think this is less memory. Remember how I was talking about the triangle?
Yeah.
You've reduced the number of memory. Now we don't have to remember the count because we are using a different data set to do that count now.
Fingers crossed if it works. I mean, that'd be, again, a weird way to do it, but hey, we did it, you know?
Well, you made it memory efficient now.
Not too bad. Damn. Nah, I mean, it's on the same ballpark, though, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, like, trim it any further.
But again, this is that triangle. This game only cares about the size and speed. You're caring about the memory. We've reduced the memory.
Yeah.
Before we had 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Right? 17.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, now we don't have this count. So now we have 13 plus 6, 16.
Yeah, 16 total spaces to worry about.
So if you were really restricted in like RAM, this would be better code than my initial code.
Ooh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. I now see what you mean by memory.
Yep.
Lines of memory it has to remember.
Yep.
Or destinations or points or however you want to word it. For
they're technically called
distinct
words?
identities. Words.
Yep.
Gotcha. I got you.
Yeah,
I'll forget eventually, but yeah, I for this moment, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So assembly translation right here. These are called opcodes. All these are opcodes. Okay. Mm-hmm. This guy is your register. Mm-hmm. This is your memory bus, which typically is a technically it's a stack, but it's a stack of words. So the top element of the stack is 0 all the way down to 19.
Okay.
And then you have your output bus. And that's assembly. You now know how assembly works.
Oh, yeah. Look at us. We all got smarter today.
If you want, like, real assembly, typically you have 2 or 3 of these guys that can hoard operations and compare each other. Which is what I think the sequel introduces is multiple people doing multiple operations simultaneously.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that too. I think that's going to scare me more than I think it's going to scare you. I think you'll be right at home. I'm going to be like, oh god, this is now
It should theoretically be easier, but the problems can be more complicated to solve.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was studying it, the area I kind of looked at was the higher the level of the language, the more difficult problems you can solve only because the hard solutions have already been done.
Yeah, that's kind of how math works in general. Like one thing I've always learned in like math. The next step, everything you're learning now new, it uses everything that was below it as like a baseline. So now you're just like practically like building a house. Like like you're learning like a circumference. Like it just as a quick example. To learn how much water is going to drain from a pool with a hole this big, you pretty much have to know how circumference works and like the stuff to understand, you know, like the smaller details to get to that more complicated answer.
Yeah. But you're all right on the memory usage. Like your optimization was really good if you needed memory. And there are cases where memory is a very important aspect of the code. As you can imagine, if you're doing big operations, like memory becomes highly important.
It turns out, I think that might act, I mean, it obviously hasn't, it didn't show in the result there, but I feel like more times than not, that would actually help with your speed more so than your...
It depends. So...
Your size, I guess.
It depends on how much it takes to get your memory to what's called a clean state again. In the code you had, to get to a clean state, we needed to do a couple of subtractions, a copy of subtraction, and a copy 2 again.
Exactly.
And that was the thing that really took it out. Now, this is where it's like, man, if the opcode was written a little differently, if this output kept the value in hand, then this could maybe be solved a little bit better. But because you have to do this copy from and this copy to, it kind of becomes annoying. Yeah.
There's no way to trim that, right? I'm trying to think now how if there's any way more you can trim it.
Not really. Without changing how the opcode works. We just need to get one call out of this.
It's literally just one step that needs to be moved.
Copy from index. What am I getting from index? I'm getting the number. Copy to check. I need to set that. Copy to index. Copy from index. Copy. Let's just walk through. Okay. I got C. I copy it there. So in theory, if I need that C, we could maybe optimize that a little bit. I got the 0. I copy it to these 2 places. If we needed the 0, this would be a great place. Which we do. We need it for that very first one. No, we need the 0 in the index, not the value 0. Dang it.
Couldn't your 0 be your index in the beginning and you don't need a copy to index?
Yes, you're right. We could just copy from...
You wouldn't need index. 0 could just be your index. And you would just kind of hybrid... You'd hybrid the 2 ideas together because you'd still have to use the negative to get out, wouldn't you? Subtract.
No, we just do this. But does that save us anything? No. It adds an extra call. Yeah, this just adds an extra call. Oh! You might not like me. I think I know the answer.
You smell it?
I think so. I think it's stupid. From inbox to check. Then copy. We need the 0. So we need a copy from 0 to count. Actually, you know what? We'll do the memory efficient way since we already did that already. So we copy to check. Then we have it in our hand still. So let's subtract it from 0. And if that's 0, then we bump down 1 here. Otherwise, we copy from check and subtract it from 1. If that's 0, we go here. And we keep doing this 13 times. And it theoretically is the fastest you could do.
Alright, test it. Just do a quick test. So let it run. Let's see it work.
So, copy to check. We know where we need to go, so we're gonna go here. It's not a match, so we're gonna grab check again. Copy from here. Not a match, so we're gonna grab check again. Like, we do it 13 times, and it should be faster.
Well, don't you need to be bumping something to move yourself along the
No,
road?
we're gonna manually do that in code.
I had some of those things where I felt like if I wrote it out unnaturally long, that would be the fastest quote-unquote speed. But I was like, I'm too lazy to skip.
Because that means... I mean, we could do the quick math. It's gonna be...
Because that'd be 13 steps.
It's gonna be 13. More than 13 steps.
Well, 13
inbox.
Well,
copy
it's gonna
to...
be at least it'll be at least 13.
Copy
You're gonna have what, up to 5.
So 2 plus. Then it's gonna be the subtract.
It'll be faster technically.
These 3 steps, so it's gonna be 13 times 3, and then plus however many instances there are, and then the outbox. So plus 1, plus 2 because we need to jump back. So it's going to be 43 times 4, 172.
Yeah, is that faster?
So
or worse?
in theory, it should be faster because we need to be under 400.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be. Do it. When I write it out, I will sit there and I will.
So we're here. We need to do our jump if 0.
Right. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna let you like write that out. I'm gonna go grab me a snack and then
Copy
I'll be right
from here.
I'll come back and I'll turn. I believe in you. Go, Legna, go.
Jump if 0. Hey, Zonk, how are you doing? Copy from check. Subtract from 5. Copy from check. Subtract from 6. I'm messing up something. There should be a jump of 0 here. Because if it's 0... I need to add 13 to each one of these. Times 4. There should be less. Because I need to actually jump back once I do the bump. But I need to know which one I'm jumping back to. So in the grand scheme of things, it'd be easier just to tack the bump into this. So if it's 0, we do the bump. Otherwise, we jump. And we keep doing that until we're done. But in the grand scheme of things, I could increment. I don't know if this is faster though. Because I have to like manage it. So like this is the underlying code. Do the bump, then do the bump, then jump. Do the jump, then the bump. It basically is that. So we subtract. If that's 0, then we know that we need a bump. If it's not 0, then we grab from the check, subtract, and we know we jump again. This doesn't make sense. Now, if this first one is 0, then we bump it, but then we need to jump back to this, which means then we need to jump over this, which I think makes this too long of code. Because we'd have to do that for every 0. No, we wouldn't. If I took these 2 lines of code out. If it's 0, we bump. If it's not 0, we jump. Then we do the next one. There we go. So now, for every step,
you're
it's
still here.
2. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for each step.
So instead of writing it out one by one, you decided to actually try to.
No, they're trying to write it out one by one, but I want to make sure the code's right.
Oh, yeah.
276. It should be faster though.
Yeah. There's like 5 or 6 of these.
So let me add. This should be the break point. Because then we copy from and do that. And then this would be a jump if 0, jump, bump 0. And that would be the next breakpoint. And we do this over and over again. And then at the very end, it's output. It's check from 0, copy from 0, output, and then jump all the way to the top again. Let's test this because this will be a good test. Okay. Copy, subtract. It's 0, so we bump. We copy. It's not 0, so we jump, and then we outbox it. It should be a positive bump. Why did I have negative? I don't know.
Because you're going to go subtract, right?
I think so, but I don't need to. I can just subtract once.
Really?
Yeah, because I just need to get it back to 0. At the very end here, I just need to do Copy from 0, subtract 0,
And then put it back.
and then put it right back. And that would reset the memory. So,
Oh, gotcha.
so then I do this over and over again, and we eventually get to a stopping point, I think.
Yeah. That's like the only problem. Was like I felt. I mean, you only have like 200 actions, don't you, that you can use though?
Maybe.
Do like. So I think I hit the end and I couldn't put any more stuff in. Or either I ran out of
It
jumps.
should be 65 plus 4, 69.
I think I ran out of jumps doing that. Remember, like in like the that one puzzle where I did it and I ran out of jumps?
I remember.
I don't know if you're gonna cap on jumps or not.
We'll find out. This should be checked. And then we subtract 2. Jump if 0.
Jump,
jump.
Bump, bump, jump, bump.
Bump.
Jump, bump, bump, jump.
0. And we do
bump.
this. If you can just keep an eye and make sure the top matches the bottom whenever I scroll.
Sure. Yeah, sure, okay. I'll do my best.
Copy the
If not,
check.
whenever we're gonna test it, we'll find out where it breaks.
Subtract 3. Jump if 0. Jump if jump. This goes here. This goes here. This goes bump. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna let you concentrate because I know it's easy to have one hiccup and then it's all busted.
Or it's just annoying that it's just a lot of the same actions.
Yep. I had this mentality at I think the very is like the last level or like the last bonus level, and I'm like, I don't care.
But from the quick math, it looks like it should be the faster route.
Oh, it will be technically.
I can't be certain it will be, but from the quick math I'm doing, it looks like it should be.
You're gonna have like 200 lines of code?
65. 69.
Only 69 lines of code?
It might be a little bit more than 69.
Yeah, achievement?
No.
Someone's online.
Somebody playing Warframe.
That's interesting. Like, whenever I was streaming this, none of my Steam stuff I don't think popped on screen. So it's weird that yours does. Are you including
Mine does that. I have it set up to do that.
Neat.
Yes. I want to dox people.
Exactly.
I want my fans to know exactly what my friends do.
Actually, we're going to stalk this person over here.
So we're halfway there!
We are! I'm so proud of you.
Copy from check. Sub 7. Jump if 0. Jump if jump. That's most likely gonna be the thing that kills me.
Just jumping in the wrong
Bump
spot.
0. Jump.
Yeah, that one looks the same. Yeah. I was gonna say just to watch your eyes roll out of your skull. I haven't been paying attention at all to make sure your stuff's accurate.
Sub 8.
I think it's right. It looks good.
Jump 0. Jump.
Jump.
Yeah.
Bump 0. I think they're in the wrong spot. And then you gotta bump your 0.
Yep.
Lou, skip to Lou.
Check. Sub.
Bump dump. Bump dump.
Nah.
Bump sub dump.
Jump.
Mumps.
Bump.
He's got mumps. He's got pumps. My brain is.
There.
You bump it, you jump
There.
it, you dump it. Let's go. Repeat.
Yep. Grab this again so that I'm not going too insane. Check.
Oh,
So,
you're gonna just do one
10.
big jump at the beginning. You're not gonna literally ride out. all 200 lines of code.
No, I am writing out all 200 lines just with one jump.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You have one jump to get all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
That's fine. My dad
It's not
probably would
efficient the other way.
But you would have like 200 lines of code. You can do it. I believe in you.
It's not efficient the other way.
But it could be. You just pull inbox and you just write all the code out again.
Sub, jump.
Because at least everything you would save 4 steps by like writing out the entire code.
Yes, but I'm not chasing 4 steps. Right now, my math says this saves me like 200 steps. I'm good with the 4.
But you can save another 4. Like, now why wouldn't you want to save 4 steps?
In the grand scheme of things, this could be done even faster by maybe doing a loop unrolling, but I don't want to think of how to do that in this game.
But you could be even smarter. You could have the world record for the fastest ever on this level.
Copy, check.
Then you can tote that around with you for the rest of your life. You know what, guys?
So,
level 29
12,
in human resources.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Jump 0, jump.
Jump, bump, jump, bump, bump. Bump, jump,
And then a
bump.
bump in between. There we go.
What? One more.
Yep. And check.
Check. Sub.
13.
Jump.
Jump. Bump.
Bump, jump, bump. That bump's in the wrong spot. Now you got it.
Bump here. There you go.
And then outbox.
And then
done.
0, then outbox and repeat.
Alright, that should be it. Gonna hit that fast forward button, so we're gonna hit, and that's a big number. Let's see another big number. That should be a
0, so we bump, and then we go, oh, that's cool.
Alright, fast forward. Let's go ahead and see if it doesn't like crash on itself. And then it should outbox, reset. There we go, you did it! I'm so proud of you. You're so smart.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's faster.
I mean, you said your mental math gives you like...
Mental math, my calculator, it looks like it's faster. It's very cheap.
It's like 200 steps-ish. Right? It's gotta be like 200 steps-ish.
It definitely is not smaller.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But it is. Yeah.
How more efficient that is.
That's awesome. That is great. That is awesome. It gets, like, man, it is not good on size, but wow, look at that efficiency.
It is so fast.
But it is so big.
It's so big, but so fast. Look, just because you need a gigabyte hard drive to store it, that's fine. That's fine.
Exactly.
Hard drive space is cheap.
That is awesome. That makes me happy. That's awesome. Get a cutscene.
Cutscene.
Maybe I have the game audio muted, or you're not sending audio.
You won't hear it on Discord.
Like, well, that's a shame.
Oh my god. This coffee is amazing.
I do love the background story that's like happening in this game too, which is just...
Oh yeah.
I'm slightly disappointed that there's not like an overarching narrative across all of their games though. They're getting there kind of sort of is. I don't know.
I think there is, and I think they don't tell you because they want the lore.
Like, I think, obviously, the second game of, like, this game's sequel is going to have overarching, because in theory, they're the same. They're literally the same game. Ish. I think Little Inferno or whatever, the next one after that. Did you ever beat that one?
I think I did.
Because I remember there was, like, narrative stuff that was happening in it, but I don't know if it like, related directly to the events of this game.
But yeah, that's a good level. I like that.
That was fun. But that's what I was saying with like some of these. It always felt like there was.
You could go 16, or you could go
674 or whatever.
77.
Yeah. I feel like there's like a lot of these where if I really want, if I was desperate enough, I could.
And we have the memory efficient one.
Yeah, and I got all 3 trees. Look at you.
Or 19 for memory efficiency.
See, there you go. Legna, you got 3 tabs. You should go beat the game 3 times using all 3 methods.
Well, I want to, once I beat this time, go back and look. Because I think I saw somewhere online that there's like perfect optimizations for every level where it meets both requirements. But I'm like, I don't believe that's possible on every level.
I don't think either. No, I don't think it is.
But I'm like, I'm also maybe not super smart, so.
Like, that would be like God level coding. Okay. Sorry. Amen.
Mandarin is trying to reduce the bandwidth by removing all vowels from every word. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox except vowels. Okay, so this is very similar to what we just did, where we would need an incrementer, which we have a terminating 0, and I need to somehow restore the value though. So I need to grab it, copy it to 6, and then do a subtract. If this is 0, then we can outbox it. Actually, this is easier maybe. Outbox it. If it's not 0,
back to inbox. We gotta test it again.
We increment the 5.
Grab the 6.
Or not increment.
6.
Increment the 5. But we don't want to increment the 5. Well, we could do it this way for now. We could do it the stupid way. So, inbox, copy from 6, subtract 0. If it's that, then we outbox it. If it's not that, we outbox it, we go back to the top. If it's not that, then we copy. This should be copy 2.
You don't want to outbox vowels.
Oh, we don't want it. Yeah, okay.
Now it's a little harder. Not really.
This needs to be a copy 2, though. There we go. So, we subtract. If it's 0, then it matches. If it matches, then we're done.
Right. Yep.
If it doesn't match, then we copy from 6. Subtract.
You gotta bump 6.
1. Why do we have to bump something?
Because you gotta test it on the other vowels.
We are.
Without a bump?
Yeah. We're doing the exact same thing again.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry. Okay, you're gonna.
This is actually easier again. Because I don't have to do all the weird jumping back. I can just go Is this it? No? Okay.
Nope. Try the next one. Is this it? No. You'll have the fastest code the first try.
Jump if 0. If it's not that,
good.
we copy from 6. Subtract from 4. Jump if 0. If this isn't it, then we're outboxing and we're done.
You know, it's great because like you don't gotta do 13, you only gotta do 5.
This is a lot easier.
And there's on speed.
Oh, we've had a 0. Back to the top.
Okay.
Let's verify the end works.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's gonna get to the O and then be like, nope. Okay, we're good. Outbox.
Yep, I need to grab the 6. Copy from 6. There you go.
There you go. That should be good. There we go. Yay!
We made the most efficient code!
I wonder what the number is going to have to be for this.
And this is actually memory efficient too, because we don't need the 5.
Exactly. You actually don't need the 5. You could have copied it straight to the 5, actually.
There we go!
That's super fast. Now, how are you gonna trim 6 steps?
So we need to get 6 steps out. So there's a couple of ways we could do this without changing the code too much, but let's copy this.
That's victory lap.
Paste
right there.
here.
Keep that one for later.
So we are doing a lot of copy from copy twos. We are also doing something else. So
You might just wipe it and just do it. It'd be
copy
perfect.
to copy from 5 to 7. We'll make this our indent or index.
Indent.
There you go.
Indev.
Index.
Indie.
And then when we do the subtract, it will always be whatever the index is pointing at. If it is 0, then we're done. If it's not 0, then we need to bump the index. And then we jump back to here, which we can do a copy from to ensure that that works. So that gets us everything there. Then if copy from is 0, then we've reached the end and we can go there and we can rip out all this code. And that should be the unlooped or the looped version of it.
Test it.
We just need one last thing. We need a copy from 6, outbox, copy. Where does this jump take us? This jump takes us to the top, so should be able to just do that. Yep. Why did you do that? We got 4. We indexed to 5. Oh. This should be copying from 6. Tells us it should be copying from 5 to verify that that's... Nope. It should be bumping the index and subtracting... Nope. I need to verify... Copy from 6. Oh, I need to verify what's in the index. So
You can do 4 pre-bumps.
copy
and then...
from index, whatever the index is pointing to. If that's 0, then we can outbox. But we need a copy from 6 as well. Because we need the answer.
There you go.
I don't know if that's the smallest code though. I feel like I'm doing some extra steps here and there. I think if I flip the check, it will be smaller. But
Yay.
no.
One step. One step.
Yeah, you're very
not
close to
speed.
the efficiency. So let's
Yeah.
copy this. Let me just flip the index and see if that works better. So instead of copying from 6, let's copy from whatever the index is and subtract it from 6. Then we bump the index. We copy. We don't need a copy. What is this? Copy from index. We don't need to do. Okay. Let me label this. This is 0,
Labels.
and this is the check. Okay. So we copy from 0 to index. Yep. We copy to index in, so that'd be A. We check that with the check. If that's 0, then we know we're done and we can jump out. If that's not 0, we bump the index. We copy from the index. If that's 0, then we're done. If it's not 0, then we don't need to do that because we're going to check with the check again. And then if it is, if we get to here where it is 0, then we go out, copy the check, and output it. I think that's it. Nope. Subtract. I didn't save the check. I need a copy to check. Why do I have copy to index? I don't know why I had that copy to index.
Oh, because your loop is gonna put you there, probably.
Oh, okay. I think I get it.
That's
Is
what
that
it
is?
is, maybe.
I can move this up here, move this up here. Copy from index, check. If the index is 0, then we subtract. If that's 0, then we're done. If not, we bump. Keep going. Yeah, okay. What?
My
Copy
soul
from
spawned a little
index. Subtract from check. Bad address. Oh!
Where check is sending you. Yeah, check there. I was like, where the fuck is H? Sorry, sir. We're a numeric system, not an alphabetical system. Sorry about that.
And that's 13 lines. I think that's smaller than what was wanted.
Yeah. Very good. Not bad. Okay. Smart.
Woo!
It looks like see it's gonna work.
13.
Oh, yeah.
But too many.
Really
But
close. We don't
offense
need
is
it, though.
162.
62. Exactly. You don't need to be better. You did it. GG's.
Left or right?
Let's
I
go.
also didn't put a chapter for that.
Oh no. You put one here. Bonus chapters.
Which one are we doing?
I go left. Alphabetizer.
Chapter.
I want you to do freaking Prime Factory. That one sucked ass.
There you go. Chapters are all over the place. Please be advised, this is an optional hallway for advanced employees only. Bzz, yes. Indeed. Goodbye. Click. Incoming message. You received 2 words. One's a decoy, false lead, a red herring. The other is a part of an important message. The inbox contains exactly 2 words. Determine which of the words come first if you were to order them alphabetically. Send only that word, the first word, to the outbox. Okay. So.
I hated this. I hated this. I hated this. My PTSD is fucking through the roof.
So we need a copy to whatever this is. We'll also have a copy to whatever.
You're gonna have.
This
You're gonna have labels.
And we're gonna jump right now. We'll call this first.
Look, labels.
And we'll call this second.
Mm-hmm. You just put a 2.
Okay, and that should get me all the first. Then
Sigurd.
when I jump 0,
Jump out. You want to jump out of that loop.
jump out of that loop at 0. And then jump into this loop, jump into this loop, into this loop is 0.
Out, see, loses.
So this should get us both first words the first time. That's not.
You're not bumping.
I'm not bumping anything.
You're just like stacking.
Copy
No. You're going to go to your boss and tell me you're being memory efficient. How he used to squares, boss.
Bump first.
you said you only wanted 2 letters for the outbox, right?
Bump for a second. D.
Bump.
Let's just make
Like,
sure
I
we
feel
get
like
those words.
Yeah. I think there's not going to be a faster way to do this intro part. Like, I think that's going to be locked no matter what. Because, like, I don't know if you can make a faster getting the words out.
Okay. So then I need to do what at that point? I would have 2 words. I need the first one that is not the first one that breaks alphabetically. So really, I should copy from 0 to
I'll let you ponder. I can hint what you need to do, but I want you, if you want to be the one to try to still figure it out first.
Okay. If I go backwards, that's not gonna help me because that doesn't tell me when. So I need to somehow know what it is. So maybe
Is a part of
I
my soul.
reset? I could reset. Yeah, I could reset. Okay. So we make another loop where I copy from first. If that is 0, then I'm done. If it's not, I'm gonna bump first and second down. And then I loop through that. And that should get me back to a clean memory set without extra memory blocks. There we go. So now I have 2 clean pointers that I can go, if this is this, then that's that. Okay. So now I copy from whatever 1's looking at and subtract it from whatever 2's looking at. If
You need to make
this is a negative, I'm going to break out. If it's
the copy
not
from
a
first
negative,
needs to be bracketed.
yes. If it's
0.
not, then I'm going to increment both of these and repeat. I think negative is the check I need to see.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Why did you...
Actually, that's actually good. Wait.
Why did you decrement an extra one?
I had
Decrement
this
1. Oh, because the other one's shorter. That's fine. No, it's not. That's not great.
My soul loves this because I had the same issue.
That's not great. But let's break these into functions. Because these are easily breakable behaviors. So this is our load.
You're smart. You use big boy words. I'm like, I don't. You know,
This is our reset.
No, it's just rest.
And this is our compare.
Now, come here. Camaro?
So our reset is broken. What's the cleanest way to do this? I can't do that. How do I do a nice reset? I mean, I know what I do. Yeah, let me see what I have at reset. Nope. I have a 0. I don't have a 10.
You want me to tell you what I did?
I mean, if you want.
I had another stack of numbers that I was using as bumps. Every time I'd put a letter up, I'd go bump in between, just so I have a count on how many letters.
Yeah, so I was thinking that, but I was like, I don't want to use extra memory because I don't know how long these words could be.
They won't be more than 5.
You say that, but no one has
They won't be more than
confirmed
5.
this.
They won't be more than 5. But they can be anywhere between 2 and 5, though. That's where the fun part is.
If I have the 0, I can easily reset the chorus. I could store the 10 off.
And what you do is if you're
reset
doing the bump if you were doing a bump in between, you could take that bump number and subtract it from the second, though, to give you back the 10. Again, I don't know how efficient this would be in the grand scheme of things. That's just.
I feel like the easiest
least-
answer is to, at the
Or just
very
copy the 10
beginning,
somewhere
store
else.
off a 10. So copy from second to there right now. And then the reset, I'm already hoarding 0, so I can just copy that to first. And then copy from the temp to second. And then I don't need to worry about any of this nonsense. And I should name the second with temp. It's not great, it's an extra memory fire, but... Okay. So, now we get this problem. So, U minus U, 0, good. There you go, cool. Let me increment this. N minus D,
0. Bump, bump.
0, bump. I minus D, 5, that's my problem. This should be a jump. If 0, we do the bump bump. And then we do the jump jump. If it's negative, then we do something else. If it's positive, we do something else. So...
Yeah, this is going to be nasty.
So if it's negative, we're gonna do this. So let me write, this is your neg case. If it's positive, we're gonna do here, which is a positive case.
Believe in you, smart person.
Bump. Bump.
The third letter will be your test.
Yep. Bump. Bump.
ZC.
So that is positive, which means the second one is the one we want. So we now just need to grab from the second one all values. Maybe you're alright. Maybe I do need to just have a count of where I am to index these.
Well, I was only doing that because it would allow you to get out of the loop. Because I had a problem in this one. I think it was this one or the next one. I would like solve it, but it would sit there and like it wouldn't like immediately end the puzzle. It would be like, you can't run the next action. Like it wouldn't just like immediately outbox and be done. It would be dumb and you'd just sit there and like, you gotta keep running your loop or whatever. So,
Oh, it's because you need the inbox. You need to call back to the inbox.
that makes sense then, I guess. So inbox is empty is what ends the circle.
Yep.
Huh, I did not know that.
So the issue I have is I don't know where the beginning of these words are again. So I don't like this implementation.
Well, you could reset first back to 0 at the very end if need be, if you need to pull from the first word. And your temp will always be a 10, so you always have that to pull from. If you
You're
need
right.
that answer.
So I just go from temp. So it would be
Outbox.
copy from temp to outbox, bump temp for the first time, jump, but I don't know when the end of the word is.
That's how I had to do an extra set of numbers to get out of the stupid ass loop.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you looked at mine, I had like 5 numbers down there. Because
So-
each actually meant something.
So let's keep that, but let's do one trick we could do. So when we're loading, right here we have a 0. We can actually copy that 0 to whatever's in first. And right here we have a 0.
Yeah,
and we
you're
copy-
sending it. You're sending it where first is pointing you.
Yes.
You need to change that. 'Cause
No, I
they put
don't.
it up there on the. Okay.
I don't think so. We're verified. But I don't think so. Either I need to do one more bump or it's pointing to the right location. I wish there was a faster way.
I know, it's terrible. No, you're good. I lied. I thought you were taking.
And then I bump this to 5. Yep. And then I go, cool,
Copy.
there's my 0 index.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I do
At least for the
here,
first one.
I copy from wherever temp is pointing me to. I check to see if that is 0. If I'm out, if that's 0, I'm out. Otherwise, I output and I bump temp. And then I loop back. And
Well,
then
that's
this
gonna
guy
work.
can
That's
just go
not
up
even-
to the inbox.
We'll see. For some reason, my brain doesn't agree with that, but well, I think we'll see. All right, first word is going to be your thing. Oh, your temp moved, by the way.
I think I messed up. I think the first word should have told me it. Yep, okay, so this is the neg case. So this is going to be very similar to this, except it's going off of 0. So the first thing we're going to copy from first, subtract it from first, and copy to first. That's the first step we need to do. Actually, copy it to temp. And then jump to positive.
Oh, you're gonna just use temp as your output no matter where you stick it.
Yep.
Okay, how that goes. We don't have
Okay.
outbox in your code yet either, so.
Yes, we
Maybe
do.
when I just missed it. I don't know.
So the issue is one of these is not a number now.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually need to do right before here, check if 1 is a number or 1 is not a number. So let's copy it
Well,
from.
you're always going to get a positive or a negative then.
Copy it from.
Always.
We're always gonna get. No. Hey, Saints here. How you doing?
It's Fishman.
Let me just run this and verify.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
It's Mano Fish.
that's good. This is good.
Fishy man.
I and 0. I have I. I can't subtract I from anything. Yeah, I have to have some way of indicating its max length. I'll copy this, but I think there's a better way. I think your idea of like storing the positions is just better.
it'll at least get you to the finish line. I can't remember how efficient one way or another. I don't think I was efficient on either. I just beat it. That's what I think I did. But
So this is
when you
the
play-
indexes.
because at least if you have something for it to bump while you're running your cycle, at least it can keep track of how many total letters. that you have.
lane. First lane. There we go. And then second length, which I should go with size, and that's not how you spell length, I don't think. I don't recall. Either way. So the first thing we need to do is copy from 1 to 2, copy from 1 to 2. And then we can grab from the inbox, copy to whatever length is. And then we repeat until what we grabbed from the inbox is 0. We need a bump length if we copied to it. Right? It should give me 2. Yep, okay. Good. Actually, that's not great. Be nice if we
Someone's car's going off.
bump -1, but...
Someone just broke into someone's car.
Oh, were you all?
Yeah, I hear it, yeah.
I'm eating a mirror-shaped meal for my mouse-shaped mouth. Nice! Okay, so this is fine. And then we do the exact same here. Copy from
That sounds
here. Bump here. Loop here. So this should load up all the data. And we should know what our max... There should be a copy too. Rice and beef. Nice. So this tells us what the max length is. So this is a load function. Okay, and then what was the other function we needed after the load? Do we need a reset? Yes, we could reset. No, we don't. We have what we need. We don't need a reset. Okay, so after the reset, we need to do the compare. So... to compare the two values, I now know where I am, and I know how long I am. So now I do... I can use the second to keep the count of that, and then subtract that to keep that. Maybe. So I can compare these two, and once that compares done, or I need to know if this value equals this value. How do I do this? I need to
Allie,
know.
where's Zoom?
I need to keep account of my position, which I could have done cleanly. Can still do it cleanly, I guess. Or do it cleanly. So copy from 0 to 20. 20 will be the current position we're checking. So, the first thing I need to do is see if I am at the excess of my length. So I need to copy from first, add the position, and compare that to the length. If that's ever 0, then I'm done. If that's not 0, then I need to do the exact same type of thing, or copy from the second and add the position, subtract from the first, and if that's 0, then I'm done as well. If neither of these are 0, then I can do but I can't do an add to it. I can't do an add to it. Why can't I do an add to it? Oh wait, maybe I can. Let me just check this. I could write a quick check. If I were to copy from 10 and add to 0, what do I see? What do I have? I will have 10 in my hand. But then if I were to copy from, I need to have it on the floor. So maybe, I don't think position is the right answer. I don't think position's the right answer. Why is there no glance value? Because I am above the time I was planning to stream anyway, so... Why? So... Let's just imagine we have a perfect compare right now. Because we don't have a perfect value. And I don't know what the end values are. I mean, I guess I could copy the 10. Because the 0 is an easy reset. So... Copy to... here. Call it the 10. So that I can easily reset it. Because then I can just go start the compare copy. How did I do the compare before? Copy from first, subtract from second. So we're gonna copy from first, subtract from second. But before I do that, I need to make sure that we just do 2 negative bumps here. I need to just make sure that these 2 are not greater than these. So I need to copy from first and subtract that from the length. And if that's 0, then we have a problem. Copy from, oopsie, not length. Second, subtract from length. If this is 0, then we have the exact same problem.
You had put bump, by the way.
That's close enough.
That could have been bad. You're like, why is there a positive number here? Undo. Unwed. So undo is the word you're looking for.
Okay. There we go. That gives me those max lengths. That's negative, so we're good. That's negative, so we're good. So we compare. Then we will bump first and second and repeat. Bump first, bump second, repeat.
Uncap, undo. So you're gonna want uncap.
I'm not too concerned right now of that. Mine is, do I stop at the undo? Because that will be where that code is.
Well, the undo wouldn't matter at that point because you'd be ignoring the second word entirely.
Yes, but I'm testing the length check.
I wouldn't even do a length check until you got to the end.
That's what I'm getting to. Have I done the 0?
Well, you can do a length check by just doing a bump every time you put a letter down.
No, I just did 1 less, so we can actually maybe get rid of these bumps. And I have 2 words of equal length. Yay! But I think I did jump out at the right time. So that's good. So now, when I do my compare,
well, you would have. Okay.
So now I'm doing the compare here.
I see how you're doing it.
So if this is negative, then we can break out.
Zip on negative 5 I got 4.
So this is negative, which means the first one should go.
Yeah.
And it should go until I get to it. Have either of you played? I have certain I've played at least one of those.
I have not, Mr. Seal.
So this
I
is
have
gonna
no idea what.
be
You have to
top.
give me an example, Seal, for the games. I have no idea which one that one would be.
One of them is the TIS 100 I was talking to you about a while ago.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I want Legna to play it. If Legna plays it, then and I like it, I'd consider getting it and playing it too.
So if it's top, we copy from first, subtract from first, store in first, and then we copy from the index of first to the outbox. We bump first, and we need to check.
Yeah, Legna showed me one in it.
We need to copy from first, subtract. No, we don't. We just bumped. So we can just
Not
subtract
necessarily.
from here. If it's a negative, we're out. If it's not negative, then we need to repeat. Hopefully we have a top one.
Unity on yep, top one.
Okay.
It'll be top.
So we go, yep. And yep. That's fine. Increment, increment. Increment, yep. Increment, increment.
I see how you did your length. It makes sense now. Okay. I see. Because then that would get you out of the loop initially, and then you could just
And we
get
know
out
it's
with
the top.
smaller work. You
And we go U. Bump.
bump.
If it's negative, we jump out. No, if negative, we stay in. If positive, we jump out. If 0, we jump out. There we go. Let's see this test.
Undo.
This will be a size test, I think.
Yeah.
No,
undo
it
is the
would
one
be
you're
a
still looking for.
D.
Yeah, you still want to undo. Let's see, we top.
It'd still be a top test, but
Yeah. Here comes the moment of truth.
T. Subtract. And pop out. I go. Let me set that to 0 for me.
It.
U. Bump. Subtract. That's a negative, so we're good. That's a problem. Yeah, this should be copying from here.
And like we've discussed, it's. I've always hated how long.
Hey, it's a bottom case!
Beauty-
Yay!
Mhm. It's just how long it is. Like it's gonna take so long to be tested.
I think I'm one case ahead. Yeah. Let me go back one.
It never did it. Something went wrong.
Okay.
Tests.
Copy from that.
And
there's the max.
minus
And that's a positive,
zero.
but it's not
Yeah,
a 0.
positive
That's
jump.
what I'm not doing. If it's 0, then if it's not negative, we check if it's 0, and if it's 0, we do a bottom. That's not true. If it's not 0, then we do a bottom. If it's 0, then you can skip the bottom check and continue on with your life.
Just repeat. Yeah.
Now the bottom check, we copy from 10 to second, and then we copy it to first, and then jump here. Jump here and ignore this entirely.
Is that it? Should this be it? Bottom dirt is gonna be your word.
Dirt is my word.
Dirt
I don't think it is it. I'm doing it wrong. I think I need to copy the code.
Boom, there it goes. Copy from 10 to you. You.
Yep, I'm still checking the sub of length.
Oh yeah, because it's gotta be its own specific thing.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I just have to do copy from lane to lane. There we go. Everything's good.
Unite, unzip. So it'll be a unite. It'll be your word. Unite will be your word.
Every single one of them is very difficult. Oh yeah. Bum, bum. There I go. I minus T.
Z.
It's a negative, so we're on the top. U. N.
Yeah.
I. E. E.
Zero
Should be
reset
0,
you.
and then we go to the bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
So if it's 0, we go all the way up to the inbox and call it a day.
That should be it. Dirt will be your word. That should be really easy in theory.
So this should just test that the top works.
I'm looking forward for the lovely boss to tell you it works for this one, but not all of them.
Oh yeah, I imagine it's going to be the case. So outbox, bump, subtract. We now know it's good. Yay!
Yes. But like I always view that as like at least a step in the right direction. Then
Cool.
give me the example now that doesn't work.
So
Which is like immediately play, because it always gives you the one that'll fail you immediately.
really?
And then you can see, yeah, it does. Every single time. It'll always give you a fail. Thank God it does that, because then it gives you an opportunity to at least assess what you need to do.
There's a lot of things that failed there. I don't know how I got to 13. Okay.
Something went wrong somewhere.
So I'm at 11. That's not 0. So we're good. And
Zero.
0. So we go bump, bump. Yep. We copy
Your D is
from
not
the
going to have
first.
anything to subtract from. Your D is not going to have anything to subtract from.
We're here. Copy this.
Wait,
This is
yeah.
0. I think if this
should
is
want your
0, I think
You
if
want
either of these
bottom.
are 0, we shouldn't be bumping.
Yeah, see, now you have like that now fun thing of like having to like.
If this is 0, then we're.
You might want to copy that code before you start tweaking, because you might.
0. I'll do this. I'll follow your lead. I'll undo.
Yeah, I would copy just in case, because once you start
Yep.
touching.
I'll copy. I'll paste. Here. Technically, that is where it should be. It did kind of complete. So, right here is where I think it ended. This if means that the bottom one was smaller, and we should set up for a copy.
The thing is, like, that's just that one instance. Watch, it'll flip it on you now, and the top will be the shorter one. Because that's what it would always do to me. Is it would move, it'd fuck with me. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'd find one for one of them, and then it would just, like, flip them. And I'm like, I can't keep chasing you.
Okay, so...
I get it.
That's a negative.
Yeah. Unit.
That's a 0. So we're going, hey, this is the top.
No, it's bottom.
No, sorry, it's a bottom.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
I
was like,
misread.
I was like, if it's top, that's bad.
But we still don't have it working for the top yet. But it should be as simple as moving that one if statement to the right location. Woo! That's 0.
Hey, you did it!
Hi.
Hey, you did it! High five! Good job!
Wow!
GG.
I guess I don't have to move the if statement.
Only four moves. You're kind of close, actually. Huh.
I guess I don't have to move that if statement. Well, copy that. It's over what the black wanted me to save because he was like, "Oh, you're gonna break everything."
Well, because you don't want the thing to happen to you that happened to me, where again, at least you got like markers that kind of keep you at least on point. I have us doing all this off of just dumb memory.
Oh yes, I understand.
The moment you start moving those lines around and you're like, something is getting pulled from somewhere, and I have no idea like what that number was, because for me, like, numbers moved a lot. So I'm like, I don't know what that was when I started.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, damn, if I knew the labels just overwrote the number on the board, I would have been fine. I thought it was just gonna be like label and then number, so like it's kind of like it's fine, but it wasn't like, you know. Sort of.
So grab the U. I don't think there's a faster way of doing this.
So yeah, Legna. Apparently, I wanted to play this game on hard mode. Is that what I tell myself?
And you successfully did it. I saw a Twitch friend play Patrick Paradox a couple of years back. Really enjoyed the game. Oh, nice. Yeah, Black wants me to try TIS 100, so that might be in the future.
Yes, it needs to be. I will cheer you on.
Yeah, I don't think my load can be faster.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I think your load is just going to get capped, because I can't see your load being, like you said, it can't be faster.
I'm trying to think if I can make it smaller.
The only thing you could technically do is you could use the zeros at the end if need be. I don't know what you'd do with them, but you could grab those zeros and use them to copy instead. I don't know where you're copy on too. I know where you're actually using 0 anyway, so
yeah.
Ignore my thought.
Like, the closest I could think if I could shift this length 1 to be length 2 then. But the only way I could see that is me doing steps, but I guess that's steps. No, it'd be the same amount of steps. So I don't think there's anything I can do with load. I don't think the load can get any faster.
It's like, whatever do you mean?
Well, I was like, I could do a shuffle around the values to get it in the right location, but I would do more commands than this, and then I would still have to do this loop. So it'd be roughly the same. Like, the question is, could I shuffle 2 boxes around in less than 5 commands? And I don't think that's possible. That'd be... I don't even do it here, and this is 5. I'm gonna do a quick test. I don't think it's gonna really matter, but I'm wondering where the loop ends, if that has any impact.
No, no, it doesn't have. It only counts like starting stuff. Where it ends doesn't matter. I've tried moving those around before to check.
That's interesting. I don't like that.
What's that?
My speed changed.
Did it?
Yeah.
No, your best is still 21.
Yes, but it wasn't 21. Watch. I'll go back to this old one, which might be different than that. It's 121, right?
Actually, yeah. All you did was just flip that ending above the end box.
No, there's something else that's changing.
What did you change?
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be the same here.
21. Go 43.
Stop giving me the same one. Stop giving me the same one.
I had that whenever I was trying to test.
Thank you.
The prime number one. I was like, give me a small number, please.
I think that's gonna be the same. It might be different.
It'll be unit 5.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about how far the index is.
Three. Anything changed?
Stop it.
Unit 2 units.
What's units and unified? I don't
It'll
want
be
that.
the same ones.
This one's gonna be different. This one's definitely gonna be different.
No, it'll be the same number.
Legna and Tipo roller coaster tycoon would be for each of you doing scenarios, and the person who makes most successful part wins.
That'd be fun. I do got roller
interesting.
coaster tycoon. I do have roller coaster tycoon.
Yeah, do exclamation point report on that. I'll make a note of it.
43 121.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, I thought like the length between attempts was going to affect that, but I don't know if it just prorates it. It'll still be on. It'll still be a 5-letter word. It just gave you the same word. Dirt versus dirt. So this will be a fun to watch.
Yeah, this one should be definitely different. It should be different because the amount out should be different, which means there should be a lesser amount of pushing out.
Nope, same number. 43 121. So I think it just prorates it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the same. I don't want that.
Yeah, because you are right. Technically, your number should be less because you have only 4 going out, not 5.
Here's a good one. UN.
It'll be...
That should be definitely less than 121.
Nope, 43 121.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea how it does it.
I don't know how that works. Yes, I don't know. Okay. But we at least now know that this shuffling doesn't solve it.
I bet it must have like a 5-on-5 pre-programmed every single time for the successful attempt, I'm guessing.
Well, I imagine it has the worst case, and it's comparing that, and it's not actually doing the case you're doing.
Exactly. Exactly. It's already got a predetermined.
Which I bet
two-word
there's
versus
some
two-word
weird
testing
tricks you
on.
could do.
What's that?
Like if you optimized for the worst case, but then ruined it for like simpler cases.
I don't know if it's doing that.
No, it's not. But I bet you could. I bet you could write code that it's like, dang it. I bet you could write code that if it does it, it will produce the incorrect answer. Like, if you knew what case it had, you could go, if this is this case, just rocket it out. You understand what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
it's testing a lot. Yeah, I don't think it's testing that though. I think it's probably got, in theory, how I would look at it, it's probably running 3 tests simultaneously because you'd have to have like a one where the top word would be the one that gets sent out, the one at the bottom gets sent out, and then one where I think they're maybe the same word.
Yes, but what I'm saying is if you know what words they are, okay, you could write code, in theory, you could write code that goes, if this word is in the list.
I think it would just immediately fail you though because I think it's smart enough to like. That's probably why it's not all the same word though. It's probably different words. So like
No, I bet it.
From.
I bet you could do it.
I don't think it could.
Okay, but either way, we copy from sub the
Yeah, I don't know how
lane,
you'd optimize this one.
jump to 0.
Well, it's actually you're only like
Copy
4
from
moves
here.
off.
Sub here. We verified that those 2 values are right. Copy sub. If that's negative, we go somewhere. If that's 0, we go somewhere. Negative is the 0 case more often or the negative case. The 0 case bumps us. The negative case doesn't. Can I optimize that? If it's not 0, I jump. So, if it's not 0, no, it has to be in that order because I can't check, because negative is not 0. So I need to do the negative case to shorten that, and then I need to do the 0 case to get the positive only case. So I can't fix that. Okay. Then I feel like copy from 10 to first. Copy from first. Like maybe if I stretch the bottom out, it's not as bad. Because then I don't do this extra copy from nonsense. It's worse code-wise. Which one am I closer to?
What do you mean?
Am I closer to shortening the operation or shortening the number of commands?
You're close on both. I mean, like, you're literally like, this is probably one of those weird ones that you could probably get both in one run.
I don't think so.
Because you're like 4 off of like size. Like your personal best is 43.
Okay, so I think I could maybe get the size easier.
Yeah,
Oopsie.
it'd probably be easier. It'd probably be easier to do size, but something tells me if you get size, there's probably a good chance you get both. I lie because, like, as we saw earlier, that's not always indicative of how that's gonna play out.
So, is there... I could do the loop operation, potentially. How can I shorten the loop operation? If I were to store a position, then this. Right now we have a good place. Okay. So if I were to do that, what would it look like? I would need... The first step would be copy from first to position. Then, now that I have position, I would inbox, jump F0, otherwise bump the position, copy to, oh, I need to do the copy to, yep. Copy to whatever position's pointing at, bump it, and then jump back here. Then, after that, I won't know which value it is, but I can copy it to length. And then copy to position, or copy from position, second to position, and do this loop again. I don't need that copy to position. So that would get me first and second. But then I need to verify which one it goes to. If when I subtract position, it'd be 5 minus 10. So if I have a 0 in my hand here. So if I go copy from position minus this, that will tell me if it's negative, I'm on the second step, which is copy to... Oh, I need a copy from position again. To length 2. I also need the copy from position again here. So in theory, this should get me the exact same answer, but less code? Question mark?
Question mark?
Because now I'm doing the inbox only one way. So I get the 0. I go, what is this? This is negative. That's incorrect. That should be, if it's negative, do this. If it's positive jump out. So reload the first answer. We go, cool, that's the first answer.
You now have. I looked away. I looked back and I see you now have 6 numbers on your screen. It's like that's how it was for me whenever I was like, you already like built one that works, so it doesn't ultimately matter. But whenever I was working to get one that worked, I kept doing the same thing. I was like, maybe we just add another number. Maybe we can get to the finish line. You're not
But
using all
I
6
don't
slots, you just happen to have things down.
think this saves me anything.
You do now.
Because that took 17 steps to do the
You can just watch it
load.
to the end to just see.
And this took
Just try it. Let it run.
this took
You didn't even see it to the finish
15.
line though. You didn't even
Alright.
see it to the finish line though.
No, because it's gonna mess up. It's still doing the other load. But it takes 15, so it's not efficient. So it's not the right answer.
Aww. Can we talk about side of fishing? Goofball.
Not efficient.
Doesn't believe hard enough. I gotta get a leg hyped up for some roller coaster tycoon. That'd be fun to do.
I mean, we can. It's just it's a nightmare to render because you can't do full screen.
I can.
You're on Xbox.
No, I'm on PC with roller coaster tycoon.
If you do full screen on PC, it should not scale everything nicely. You sure about that?
I don't think I had an issue. I got the VOD up on YouTube. You can go peek. I think it looks good. I mean, I could be wrong. You can come back and say like, no, your stuff's all just bloated. But I mean, it's I can play it almost.
Okay, so it's not the loading that really can be fixed.
Yeah, I think your loading is just stuck. Like, there's like nothing you can really do with it. Like, literally the only thing I did different compared to you is I had... Every time I put a letter, I bumped one of the boxes, just so I'd have a number for the get out of the loop. But in the end, it was... I don't think it's going to be as optimized even as your current load, though.
I mean, if I do a number, I still have to do the subtraction to do compare. I basically have a number, length 5 and length 15.
Yeah, I never did a compare. Like, I was able to just use bumps for length, and then somehow, I can't remember how I did it. I mean, I could look it up and confirm, I guess, if you wanted a cross-examination. But I don't know how I figured out which one was like. I guess once I got to the end, because I think I was using bumps to determine the maximum, and then every time I checked, I debumped. I think that's how I never did a cross check with a plus minus.
Oh, so you were
And then
decrementing down? I guess
yeah,
I could do that because I don't need to have it in such a way that I can clean up.
yeah.
So like after I get the load.
Well, during the loading process, I was doing bumping.
Yeah, so you'd be bumping here and here.
Well, what I would do, like, now, pretty much to quickly describe it, I would copy from your first block.
Okay.
I would copy it then to your 1 length and your 2 length. That's how I did it.
Yep. So you have basically this.
Yeah, 2 zeros there. every time I would say unload that first word, right? It'd be you. I would run down, put the
Yes,
U up.
you
I'd
had
run down
5,
and bump one
basically.
line. Had what?
You had a 5 here and a 5 here.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And then whenever I'm subtracting, I'm debump, debump, subtract, debump, debump, and then if I got to a 0, whichever
if I
one
did
was
that,
the 0,
I wouldn't need. In this case, I would just check that. So.
Like I said, I don't think it's going to be as efficient as yours because I don't remember being close enough and then jumping for joy. Like, oh my god, I'm so close. Or if I was, I didn't care. But
Right, let's see.
I don't remember trying.
Well, we can easily check and find out. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so this will give me the load.
Well, you're going to go preload, and you're going to have to add a 0 to 1 length and 2 length.
Yep. You don't need the copy 10 then.
I don't think I do. I can't remember. Like, I thought I had 4. I think I had like 5 or 6 blocks. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember.
So we do this.
Going, yeah, bump.
And we do this, 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 and we do this.
That broke. So, it wasn't doing the second one. It never made it to the second.
Yeah, because
like it never pulled the.
Because yours, I don't know how you got 10 plus. Oh, I bet I know how you did it. I know how you did it.
Once I pulled the 0 out of the inbox, yeah.
You did a plus on this one as well, and then at the very end, you
probably
copied from whatever the length was and subtracted it from the second and stored it.
Either that or I copied the 10 to where the 10 was at. I think that's how I did it. I think I had a 10 in the bottom left, and that was just going to be my out for the second one. I think is how I locked that one.
Why is it not? Oh, because I'm not reading the second. Second. There we go. So this should give me the load.
Yeah, that'll give you your load.
There we go. What did I do wrong?
Now you're actually out now. You're out now.
Copy.
Now you need to do your checks.
I'm doing the subtraction wrong. This should be 10 minus this, sent back to there.
Yeah, that could work too.
No, it's the only way to work. The other one gave me negative 10.
But what I was saying is, like, it's either that or you do what I did. And
Okay.
I think I just copied the 10.
So now I'm set there. So now my compare function becomes copy from wherever, or I guess it'd be decrement both.
First is that.
If either of these become negative, then something went wrong.
Yeah, whichever one becomes negative, that's the one. If they both... Yeah.
If either of those become negative, that's wrong. Then this is our compare. So then we can copy
you do your typical
from this guy and subtract from this guy. And if that's negative, we do something. If that's 0, we do something type thing.
Yeah.
And then if it's negative, that's something. If it's 0, that means they're the same.
So if it's 0, you gotta repeat.
So if it's the same,
then I think repeat.
Then we jump back up here, but we need to do a bump on the first and a bump on the second. But we actually need to jump back up here because we need to decrement the other two again. Okay, let's see what we get here. I hate the look.
It's just so natural. Just like,
There we go. So now we grab the 0. We need to make this a 10 again. So boom, decrement, decrement.
test.
Same, increment, increment.
I think I did the debumps after though.
Decrement, decrement.
Maybe I could be wrong.
Compare. Compare. So that's a positive. That was a different case. That jumped here.
Positive.
So this should be
Positive
bottom.
will be bottom.
So bottom.
Bottom. Go to bottle.
Which it sucks because bottom and top are relatively the same, just different locations. So this will be top then. And then this is the edge cases where the lengths don't match.
Yeah.
So, do. Nope, went too far. So this was a top, which
Yeah, top.
it's negative.
Yes.
Why did it
Yep.
go?
They would have spot negative one to top, but normal needs to go below. That needs to be a normal jump, I think, at 25. A normal jump
A
Not
normal
a
jump
zero
where?
to the bottom. Because positive would be bottom.
Oh, yep. So this jumps to bottom. Negative
These
jumps to top.
negative was bottom.
Negative jumps to bottom. Then this doesn't need to be a top. This gets removed.
No, the 0 needs to repeat the process because then you got to go to the
Yeah,
next
the
number.
0 is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Well, then you need to change that from bottom or add another tag then,
for what?
because that's your repeat case or retry case. You got bottom there.
Yes, because I need to put code here.
I know.
Okay, we'll do this. There we go. So we're gonna get an error, but it's gonna tell us when.
It'll be the bottom,
So this is the very bad case,
but bottom. Yeah.
which is this line, which is bottom. If it goes there, it needs to be the bottom. If it goes here, it needs to be the top.
That was supposed to be your check case whenever your letters are the same, but you run out of space. Like the different numbers. The different number of letters.
Okay, so this was the bottom case. Is that correct? No. This should have been the top
No, that's
case.
not. Yeah. Okay, so
So
flip them.
why did it go to the top? We can flip them real quick. See if that works. But I don't think that was the case.
It should be you unfit.
So that's bottom, so that's
bottom.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, if we're at the bottom, then it should be as simple as copy from second, subtract length. But how do I know how long it is now?
That's how whenever you move the two negatives from the bottom, that was supposed to be that check.
But it
You move them
isn't.
back
This
up.
does the first check.
That's the check I was talking about.
No, this is the first
Like I
check.
said,
We checked
like
the
I said,
length
whenever
twice.
listen. When I'm putting the letters up, I'm doing a bump plus.
Yep.
Whenever I'm doing the subtraction, I'm doing a bump negative
Yep.
from the same bumps. Whenever I can't remember if it was a 0 or a negative, but that would carry it to the very bottom, and that would be the now pull, whichever one was the negative.
Okay. Pulling down, you bump up.
Okay.
Comparing, you bump down. How do you know how long it is when you're outputting?
Because example, top words 5, bottom words 2.
I'm not asking about the weird case. I'm asking about.
No. Because in that case, it wouldn't matter because it'd be the same. It'd be the same word in that case, so it wouldn't matter. It would just pull the top.
No, it's not. So here, okay.
Right.
I now know that it is the bottom word, but I do not know how long the bottom word is now.
That's what I said. I think I had 6 numbers like moving. I think for this one, so that's why I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be as efficient as what you even did.
Like, I guess I could have. I guess I could have another set.
I think that's how I did it. Like, I think I would bump one down, then I'd bump another one.
What is the copy? What's copy from first? So first has to be 0. Subtract.
Yeah, like I said,
second.
I wouldn't be doing
so,
it my way. I think there's just so many unnatural steps.
I need to figure out where 0 is after the load. I guess I don't. I could just go copy to 10. And then every time I do a compare, right before I do a compare, I increment 10.
Probably.
Sure, let's do that. So this is top, but I've only ran through it 3 times, so that's not going to help me. Because that doesn't tell me the... Oh, wait. I add the length. I add the length to 10. That'd give me the length of the answer. So let's do that. So copy from this length to... No, not copy. Add to 10. Copy to 10. And we do the exact same thing here, except copy length, add to 10, copy to 10. So now 10 should have the length of the word.
Or what I think I did, like that, what I probably did when I got the lengths, I think I may have copied them to 2 other squares, so I always had them, I think, elsewhere, I think, is probably how I did it.
So length has the length of the word.
I'm so tempted to pull mine up and I can confirm.
And I'm at the
that for
top.
you.
So I now subtract length 1 minus length 2, which would get me the initial value again. So copy from length 1, subtract first, copy to first. So now if it's, oopsie, I can do the top as well. So that's the top, this is the bottom, so this would be copy from lane 2, subtract second.
I'm not gonna lie. The more I'm watching you do this, the more worse I'm feeling on how bad I had to make this work, because I'm like, there's no way in hell this isn't even gonna get close to yours.
From second, subtract lane, copy to second. There you go. I need to copy the bigger number from the smaller number. Copy.
But again, I will happily toot my own horn and say, you know, at least you have like the labels you can like lean on. I'm doing all of this with just numbers. I'm like, I think I want it here. I think I want it there.
Okay, so in theory, either way, it should get me the length now in the first position. So it is the top. It is bottom. I start at 10, and it's the length of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
So
you did it.
So now
And now you guys
I go from the second and output until I get to 5. Okay, so copy decrement 10. If this is 0, we're done. If this is 0, we're done. We can just go to the input. There we go. If it's not 0, then we need a copy from whatever's in there. Why is bottom like halfway through this code base?
Exactly.
Copy from. Oh, I know why. It was at the bottom, and then I added code.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy from the second, which will give me this. Put that to the output. Then we decrement. Or no, we increment this, and then we loop back.
Repeat.
Here. And we do this bit of code down here now. So it's a bump. We do a. Let me make sure. Let me move this here. There you go. Both of them can have him right in the middle. So we bump minus 10, because that would be the same value. If it's 0, then we know we're done. And it can go to the input. If it's not 0, then we copy from first, wherever first is, and we throw that into the output, and then we bump first. And then we jump back through here. So in theory, this should work.
It's gonna go in.
There's a problem.
The negative case should have pulled you to length of 1, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Let's see. Let's see what we got. We're doing comparisons.
Compare. Got your 0. Now
0.
Bumps.
It's not negative. It goes to 0. We bump.
Bumps.
We bump.
Bump.
We go back. We decrement.
Once that
Is
got
this
to
negative? Yes. So then we copy from 2. Why are we copying from 2? Why are we saying this is bottom? This should be top.
You move the bottom label. I don't know. I mean, you
This
set
should
the
be
bottom
top.
label down. I haven't noted. Okay.
And then the
There you
other
go.
case should be bottom.
I guess. I don't know. On set. Uncle. It's not uncle. It's not the second one. Captain. There's the C. Should be good. Go. Yep.
This one's the easy. Yep.
Something broke.
I think I'm breaking out.
Oh, and he's.
early. It should be negative.
Yeah, I think negative. Yeah.
Yep, jump if negative. Wherever that
Take that
guy
0.
went
Oh,
to,
well.
which was the input.
Yeah, you need that 0 to disappear. Yeah,
There
that
we
one.
go.
There you go.
And then I need to do the same at the
This
top.
top needed to.
Yep.
That should work. I think that's my code.
And
Or at least something eerily close to it.
Yay, that's
These, but
great.
not all. Okay, which one does it fail with? Yeah. Which one does it fail with? On wed unit. It's gonna want unit. Or on tie. Yeah, unit. On unite.
Okay. Yep.
I think something went horribly wrong.
Yeah, something's gained
Not quite.
place where it shouldn't be placed. Okay.
My brain couldn't see what happened, so I just know
So-
something didn't look right.
So we aren't negative. So we bump the 10 because we're in the third slot. Copy I. Copy W. This is negative, so we jump here, which is top, which is right. So then we copy the length, add it to 10.
Copy to 10.
Copy to 10. So the length is 5, yep. Copy from first. Subtract the current length. Copy to length 2. Why are we copying it to length 2?
You put it there. Maybe you just put it in the
Copy
wrong
to
spot. It's supposed to be
second.
copy
Yep, it
there.
should be copied to first. This should be first.
Okay, you'll fix it.
I'm like, why are we copying it to length 2? Who cares about length 2?
I know. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna complain. It's gonna want unit.
Okay.
This is in.
So we got bottom, which is right. So we copy from link 2, add it to 10. It's a 4-letter word, so that's good. Copy from second, subtract length 1.
That's why it's not
We should decrement
lane.
length 1 by 1. Or no, we should increment it by 1. I don't know why, but that appears to be the issue.
Yeah, see that was my logic when I would do these. And I'm like, that's not at all how that's going. It's gonna break something else now. There it is.
Okay, so now we are in the top, which is fine. That makes sense. We copy, we add.
And put it on 10. It's a 4-letter word. Good.
It's a 4-letter word. Cool. We copy from 0. We subtract 3. Copy to first.
Oh yeah, this is going to go fantastically.
Copy. We are.
I can hear the nervousness. I'm like, that's not right at all. Oh no, it's gone for. I hate it when it does that too. Like I want to check things, and it's just like.
Do we
okay,
just
new
have
puzzle.
to
I'm
bump the length by 1 anyways?
You're thinking like me. You shouldn't be thinking like me. Don't think like me. Should we bump it, maybe? Nope, that wasn't it. Try again. Undo.
Well, I think we're doing too many decrements. So that solves that problem. No, it doesn't. Why are you...
Yeah, because you bumped it again at some point, so that's why I got positive.
Okay.
You know, the easiest way to do this is you have one number at 10, you should have one on 19.
We're at
the
10.
Bottom number.
Which is the right
No.
one.
The label of 10. You have a 5 there.
The
you need
length
another box and put...
is 5. Why is the length 5?
Because you put another bump on length?
Yep,
No.
we need that bump up there. Which makes me feel like we need this bump up here? One of these two might be flipped. One needs a bump, one does not.
It needs untied.
Copy from
So you're doing what I did. You start just thinking you could just like place something somewhere.
Okay, so I think
magically...
this is the flip.
If you work it out, I'm gonna be impressed because for me, whenever I start doing that, I just gotta scrap the entire thing and start over. I'm like, I broke it. There's no coming back from this. Just counting numbers. I love it. You've become
so
me.
We go here. We get 0. We copy the length. Add it to 10. It's a 2-letter word. Cool. Take the second. Subtract that. It's a... Take the...
You're supposed to subtract it and then stick it back to first, isn't it? Because don't you gotta pull from like
yeah,
first?
but it's not doing that. I mean, so the easiest answer is I store 2 more variables that are the resets.
That's what I did. That's what I think I ultimately ended up doing. I think I had one for the top, one for the bottom. And then I would, whenever I'm on my outbox cycle, I would just debump to get me out of that.
Yeah.
Like loop. I think that's how I did it.
I think this has been a blast. We technically have solved it, but I am well past the time I was supposed to leave.
I've enjoyed this. This has been fun.
But we did solve it.
That's looking like what? 2 more streams at least. Maybe 3, if you wanted to like
potentially.
100% it.
I mean, it depends.
100%
we
at
knocked
this point,
through these real quick.
Alright, you gotta still go do triple sort though too.
Well, we're 100% here. I'm saying if we don't 100%, I'm certain we could do 1 stream.
Oh yeah, definitely. You could just go through and just easy peasy it.
But triple sort, which if I remember right, triple sort was the thing I had issues optimizing last time I tried to do it. I think I got through the entire game, but I had triple sort that was the one that was not
a problem.
I don't recall. But either way,
thank you for having me.
It is well past the end stream time.
And one thing I just learned about myself, I can't play this game for longer than 3 hours because I'm like watching you and I can't even keep up with you anymore. I'm just like, I don't even know what's happening. I'm here.
You're vibing. You're vibe coding.
I literally have no idea what's going on. I'm just sitting here like, yeah.
Okay, we got a lot of interesting people. We got Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Circle, Shadow Die Twice, Dead by Daylight, Persona 5 Aurora, Phasmophobia, Dark Souls, Dragons and Dungeons and Dragons, Control, or Slay the Spire 2. Black, do you have anyone you particularly want to go to?
Let's go watch Control.
Control with Saint. Woo!
Fish
Let's get this
mangling,
ready
fish
to go in.
games.
Okay. Everybody, Black's back. So we're gonna be streaming Hand of Fate this weekend. It will be Saturday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. It should be really good. A little less of us just rambling and maybe a little bit more engaging with the chat. That will always be fun. We're gonna head out and say he's a musical genius. Made a lot of music for the games I've produced. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you're on Twitch, there's no like button, but if you're ever so kind now willing to spend a little bit of money, throw a cheer. Otherwise, hit the follow button. On YouTube, it's a two-step process. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell. That's the best way to know when I'm streaming next. Other than that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'm going to be working on some pre-production game development, so I'm hoping to get something to show relatively soon. Other than that, I'll see you this weekend. I think it's right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.
Yeah.